I'm doubling down, no KFC. For the first 24 hours, we need infinite run energy. Alright, before we get into the topic of the video, guys, this first clip, I just want to show you guys. I was talking to somebody at the PvP arena, and he didn't believe that I was at the gym. I was specking him out so bad. So this clip right here is for that guy, and that guy only. Just for some proof that I'm actually killing you at the gym. So you can see here, he's not it's a PvP arena. Nobody takes this serious. But I killed him. Pull up the camera. I'm on the bike. And I think I was 18 minutes into a cardio session there. So it is what it is. But one more thing before we get into this video. The new grind on the Ironman, I'll be talking about that at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But I do want to talk about these run energy changes. So I say I'm doubling down. I'm doubling down. I haven't seen one comment on my last video that's an actual, a point why you wouldn't want run energy infinite for the first 24 hours, right? Let me pull up some comments here, but first off, I make these videos. I genuinely want to have conversations about this stuff, especially in the comments. I love reading your guys' comments, especially I don't take it to heart. Somebody's coming at me, it is what it is. It's the internet, you got to take everything with a grain of salt, right? And I like when I put these videos out, I like when people challenge my points, but I like it when it's done with an actual message, right? So I'm going to read some of these comments here. The first one I got for you. Dumbest take I've heard. If anything, maybe rest feature like they had during OEC. I don't even know what OEC is. I'm assuming Evolution of Combat. So rest feature like they had during Evolution of Combat, but I wasn't a fan of it anyways. Right? So it's why is the take dumb? You know what I mean? We need to elaborate on this. We need to elaborate on why this is a dumb idea. Otherwise, I'm still going to think it's a good idea. He said, we need a rest feature. That's cool. A rest feature could be a good idea. Maybe it is a good idea, and maybe people want that. I'm not opposed to a rest feature. I wouldn't use it myself, but maybe I would. Next comment we got, L-Take. Classic. L-Take, This is a classic comment, right? But I wish I could know why this is an L take. I wish people would elaborate. Next comment we got: use the same energy run mechanic in RS3, then run energy is insufferable. So I don't know what they got going on RS3. So I keep away from there, but I don't know if that was a positive or negative comment. It is what it is. I don't know. I don't know much about RS3. So here's a good one. Maybe they should add the combat more like World of Warcraft while they're at the infinite run energy. What could go wrong? Cool, bro. Keep being sarcastic. You still didn't raise a good point. Infinite run energy for the first 24 hours. What's wrong with that? You know what I mean? What is wrong with that? I don't know. People are weird. This is a funny comment. I'm Canadian. I thought the a boot thing was a myth. I guess not. I never even realized I said a boot. Maybe I'm saying I'm emphasizing it now, obviously. But when I'm just regularly talking, I got to go back and listen to that video again, see if I can notice it myself, because there definitely is a lot of Canadian accents, especially you get the Northern Ontario, just Northern Canada accents. I think that's the more traditional Canadian accent that people think about. And I'm on the East Coast, so we got our own East Coast dialect going on over here. So it's all Canadians got their own lingo. It's like the States. All different parts of Canada, different parts of the States, they all got their own accent. Next comment we got: make energy potions literally not hard. I didn't realize they were hard in the first place. I thought they were liquid. So you got my vote. Cool. Thanks, buddy. I don't know what I need your vote for, but Here's a good one. Infinite run energy is a stupid idea. It sets unrealistic expectations. Right? So that is that's a decent point. It might set unrealistic expectations for some people, but I genuinely don't think that, it really sets any expectations. Like when you first spawn in, you're going to get you're going to get a pop-up message in the dialogue. Like you're going to get a pop-up. You're going to know that there's 24 like, and let's take a step back again. Maybe the 24 hours is too much. Maybe infinite run energy for 24 hours is too much. Maybe either you only need 12 hours, maybe you only need 6 hours, maybe you only need 1 hour, right? So I think that would be up to Jagex to determine. They have a lot more metrics. I'm just kind of putting the theory out there. But the unrealistic expectations, I don't see how that sets any unrealistic expectations whatsoever. It's a known thing. When you come onto the mainland, you're gonna know that you have 24 hours of in-game time to have unlimited run energy. When that 24 hours runs out, you're going to have to walk. It's not like you can't walk before that 24 hours. You're still going to be able to walk, if you toggle it on. It's just you're not going to lose run energy. So, it's a good point, but I wish he would elaborated on how the expectations are being set there. Here's a good one. Here's the next comment we got. I think this idea would set new players up to get really frustrated as soon as that 24 hours or whatever period they were set with was over. Yeah, that's a good point. I think that's a very good point, But I think, in my opinion, that's better than them getting frustrated in the first 10 minutes. Right? So the whole point of them making these run energy changes are new players. So let's take another step back. They told us that they're trying to improve the run energy experience for newer players. So that's what Jagex is telling us. Okay? So clearly it's already, an issue for new players. So if they gotta play the game 24 hours and then they start to get frustrated that they can't run afterwards, well, that's better than them playing the game for 10 minutes, getting frustrated, and then never playing again, right? So if they've invested 24 hours into the account, I would argue that they have a better chance of staying on the game. They've put that time into the account. They're going to want to play. They've been playing for 24 hours, so clearly they enjoy some aspect of this game. And I highly doubt they're only playing it to run around. So, I think that's a good point. But I think that's kind of the point. Is we want to lower that barrier for new players to come in. Especially, run energy being the hot topic that it is with MMOs. So, I think that was a really good comment. I appreciate that one. Mining Goat, love this take. Appreciate that. Goat. Here, the next comment we got. I would feel so bad if I found out 2 months in that I wasted my infinite run energy killing cows in Lumbridge instead of questing. All I gotta say is that's a skill issue, brother. If you know you have 24... Okay, so actually let's take a step back. He finds out he had infinite run energy in the first 2 months, and he finds out after it's already over that he wasted it, right? In my opinion, anybody who's killing cows in Lumbridge doesn't care about efficiency. And if you do not care about efficiency, you're not going to be that upset you wasted your infinite run energy not questing instead. You're killing cows in Lumbridge. You're playing this game for the grind. You just love the fucking hustle. You just love the grind. Killing cows in Lumbridge? Nah, you got to take a step back on that one. I don't think that's a real... I mean, there definitely would be some cases, but people who are playing for efficiency are going to know what they're getting into before they even start it. Like, there's all these quest guides, these Ironman guides. I don't really care about efficiency, but I also care about my time, right? So before I do things, I'm trying to find out the most efficient way to do it. And, if this change ever actually comes into the game, I would hope that they would make it very obvious. So I don't think this would ever be a real situation where somebody's gonna get very upset about them finding out. And if you're that upset, go back and make a new account. Let's be real. This is a sandbox game. You can do whatever the hell you want. So, I appreciated that comment though, but that's kind of my point to it. And then we got the pinned comment, bruh. I'm assuming that's a good bruh. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this run energy. I really hope you guys can elaborate on the comments if you think this is a bad idea. I really want to hear, opposing points to why this could negatively affect not only the game, but just general player experience, and just like there's so many different aspects of this game that you got to worry about when you're making updates. So I probably missed a lot of things when I'm thinking about this. So I love to hear your guys' thoughts. And yeah, so drop it if you made it this far. You're probably not a smooth-brained person who just says something stupid in the comments without watching the video, because you could tell when somebody didn't watch the video based on their comment they left, and it's pretty funny. So yeah, so Ironman grind. Finish off this video. I'll keep it short and sweet. You guys have been watching the gameplay all video. I've been grinding my farming up. I've recently, I have my rogues outfit. I've been spending a lot of time at Master Farmer pickpocketing. I've been doing my birdhouse runs. I've been doing my giant seaweed runs. I've been doing my tree runs. I've been doing my farming contracts. I've been grinding farming. And yeah, it's been cool. I think right now, at the time of filming, I'm 56 farming. And the hardest part for me is getting these watermelon seeds for ultra compost. The seed contracts, or the seed packs from the farming contracts, are a blessing. That's pretty much where I've been mostly getting them from. I was pickpocketing the farmer because I do want to get my thieving up, because I need a good way that I can keep my seaweed spores up, because I hate AFKing underwater. So I've been grinding that. That's what you guys are watching. Other than that, I got some Barrows content hopefully coming up soon. I've been grinding the farming for more prayer potions, so that's where that's coming from. But you guys know the drill. Drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts down below. Until next time.